Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about ziplining in Australia. Okay, so, first off, we did ziplining Australia in Wales, right? So, very fun, beautiful view. Um, Part of the video, or part of the ziplining was 1/3 of a mile in one zipline, which is crazy. And, okay, I'll get into it. Anyway, so when we got there, first thing we did is act goofy because me and my little brother were waiting. Not the youngest brother, my little brother was waiting, and we were doing like dumb versions of Taekwondo, as in like we were doing like Taekwondo like games, like trying to tap each other on the shoulder without getting tapped on the shoulder ourselves. First to 3 points wins, etc. And we saw a lot of people staring at us, looking like we were on the spectrum. So yeah. Anyway, so we got ice cream, blah blah blah, just relaxed for like I think 15 minutes, around 15 minutes, and then we started to get on the ride. So like where we are, obviously I said it's in Wales. It's like a very bumpy trail. So the ride there, it was like extremely bumpy. It was like not even in a car or something. We weren't walking there. It was like on a truck, and there was like huge bumps in the road because it's like a gravel path. So everything was really bumpy. Even though they said that it wasn't the people who were managing. There were two people, a girl and a boy, not girl and a boy, a woman and a man, whatever. So yeah, the ride there was very bumpy. They said it wasn't that bad compared to normal, but I thought it was pretty bumpy, you know, considering whatever. All right, so then we got to the first one. I've done ziplining before. The first one was a very short zipline. Like, it was about 40 feet, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, it was relatively short, and it was pretty boring. They were basically just teaching us the tutorial, like, how to clip on and clip off so you don't get hurt or fall off and die. Yeah, that wouldn't be very fun. Yeah. Okay, so the first one was not so bad. The second one, it was decently longer. It was around the same thing. So the second one was a little bit longer. It was about the same thing. The view is like going over like a cliff, kind of. It was like a mountain, and the view was really nice. I saw like a bunch of deer, animals. Not as much deer, birds, mostly. It was a very good scenery. Anyway, we got to the third one, and there we did. I think this is the point where we did like a little bridge where we had to tighten ourselves in and make sure that we wouldn't fall off while like 3 people or 4 people would go on the bridge at the same time. And it wasn't a very sturdy bridge. Like it was sturdy, but like it would like jiggle. Pause. It would like bounce. Oh my god, what? It would wobble. It would wobble around, and of course, the first thing me and my brother did. Yeah, it was a rope bridge. The first thing me and my brother did was start to go and like try to run as fast as we can without getting in trouble, and the bridge was really shaky. So yeah, my parents were my mom was on the bridge at the time, and she's like, I mean, she's telling me to stop. Yeah, she's telling me to stop. She's saying stop, and you're gonna make it too bumpy. All right, so then we got to the fourth one. Relatively the same as the other two, just a little bit longer. It keeps getting a little bit longer with each time. All right, so now we have the fun part, the fourth. Every single time we did one of these things, you would stop, like, you get a really hard stop, and, like, not to sound, like, rude or anything, but I am not having any kids, because every single time I did it, my crotch would feel, like, hurt because there's like the safety belt that keeps you there like leads to your crotch, and it's so annoying. And the second I like hit something, it goes like really much in pain, for me at least. I don't know about my parents. It won't affect girls as much anyway. So yeah, my crotch was like, not having kids. That, and then so the fourth one, the stop was harder than the rest of them. Like, out of all of them, that was the hardest one. And my crotch, I'm not having kids, okay? I'm just not having kids because my kids will 100% be a little on the spectrum if I do. It hurt. It really hurt. Every single time I would go super fast, go into like a swimming position, and if I wanted to go faster, I had to go like into a cannonball position, and I did most of that in cannonball position, and every single time I hit the brake, my crotch would hurt so much. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so there were 7 in all, right? So for the 5th one, same thing. They started teaching us how to go faster. So before I was just doing swimming position, cannonball position. They were teaching us like corkscrew or something like that. It was like kind of like swimming positions, and they taught me how to do that. So they made me go super fast, and I would be able to do that in the final one, which was 1/3 of a mile long, because I would need to be in cannonball. They told us that even if you think that you're going too fast, you're not going too fast, because the 1/3 of a mile is really long, and they tend to go slowly sometimes if you're not going into the full speed. Okay. 6th one, I noticed that the girl was carrying a bag of rocks on her back, because I'm relatively light, and my brother's relatively light, right? So I'm like about 90 pounds, and I'm 14 years old, which is kind of sad. I'm very skinny. So the girl was carrying a bag of rocks for the 6th trip, and as we went down, she had to carry the bag of rocks, and it was very heavy for her. And so it was for us. It was for me and Kira. I didn't know it at the time. I said. Is this still going? I think it is. My PC just turned off. So yeah. It was... I didn't realize that it was gonna be so... steep? What's the word? No, the bag of rocks was, like, really heavy. It was, like, 20 pounds. Because I needed to get, like... The minimum weight was supposed to be, like, 120 pounds, 130 pounds. I mean, 120 pounds, 110 pounds. So she carried a bag of 20-pound rocks up to the 6th position, just so I can go on the final ride, because it's necessary to be there when if you don't have enough speed, because if you're too light, you don't have enough speed and you're gonna get stuck in the middle. So I told her I could carry the rocks. Mind this, I am a weak person. I said that because I could, but like it was intense, alright? Carrying the rocks all the way up a hill distracted me from like looking at the view, and it was like trying to like push me back and stuff like that. I was about to fall a couple times. Very fun. So we're at the 7th zip line, 1/3 of the mile, and I'm kind of a paranoid person. Like, I'm not like paranoid, but like I get paranoid sometimes for like random things, and I don't know why, but I kind of got paranoid. Like I didn't seriously think this, but like I kind of like, I don't know how to. It's just like thoughts in my head saying there's an axe murder. So the first person, the person, there are two instructors. The first instructor goes first, and then the second instructor goes after everyone else is gone, just to make sure everyone's safe. Yeah. So the first instructor went, and me having my paranoid thoughts in the back of my head, was saying that they're actually just
I'm
murderers
having my
and they're gonna
game!
go kill us as soon as we get to the other side. And so I told my brother, if I scream help, even if you hear the slightest hint of help, don't go, just run. And I don't know why I thought that would do anything. Like, just I don't know. Yeah. That probably I'm just special. Anyway, but the view was really good coming down. It was like coming down to a bunch of cliffs, and it was a little cold, not really, but it was wonderful. Like 1/3 of a mile going down in like a corkscrew position, and everything is like it's steep. Anyway, my crotch hurt so much afterwards. So yeah. Okay, so the last part before we went back down to the ride, was like a trust fall. Basically, you jumped off a very high platform, trusting the machines to get you, and let you fall down safely. A bunch of people were scared. I'm not really sure why. Like, it's machines. If they break, you're dead anyways. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, I didn't really care. Me and my brother I let my brother push me off. I did the March of Death, and then I just let my brother push me off. It was kind of goofy. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. That's basically what happened during the thing. If you want to go, I can't give you any recommendations. I'm not a professional zipliner. Okay. I know how to speak. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, I guess, I think. Comment down below if you want me to do any challenges, any commentaries. I don't really know. Yeah. Okay. Bye.